I'd like to welcome you into another video here. We're going to be on Farming Simulator 25 today. The last video I did, I showed how to get rid of the weeds that are in your field. To see here, you can tell there that there were weeds in these areas. This is your original beginning field, and these other ones were ones that I planted later. This is all canola. And I'm wanting to fertilize all of these fields so I can get a bigger bonus. So let's look here. You can see, let's take that off. So there's two states of fertilize. So the light blue ones indicate that they've been fertilized at least one time, and these dark blue ones mean they've been fertilized twice. So you could technically plow this and do all of the stuff before you plant your seeds and get one state of fertilize on it. And then you could plant your seeds, and then the next month or the month after, whenever, you could come back and fertilize it again. And I'm going to go into here to show you that this is the original field that we've got. This is actually a month ahead of these other fields. This is the one that we did in the intro. Notice it has a yield bonus of 52, fertilized 0. Okay, and then we come over here. You can see the weeds. See, I didn't know that we was gonna have to do all that. So we've killed the weeds. Obviously, the weeds are no longer there. And we see here our yield bonus 50% and 0% fertilized. You notice it needs rolling. We're not going to roll it. Probably should have rolled it before we planted the seeds and did all that. So we'll figure out how to do that in the next planting, the next cycle. Another thing you need to make sure that you pay attention to is that this tractor, you can tell I've already used it, as I'm going to go ahead and jump in and head over to the farm supply and pick up the sprayer. But you need to have those skinny tires on your tractor so that you can drive over the field and it won't cause any damage to your crops. So here we're just going to drive over to the farm supply. I'm not sure what it's called. I mean, you know, there's tractor supplies, farm supplies, whatever. I'm sure you guys have seen them around your own town, but I'm just going to drive over here and pick up that sprayer, and we're going to fill it full of spray, liquid fertilizer. Okay. Let's go over here. So it's called Axel's Tractor Center. Yeah, that's the name of it. Axel's Tractor Center. Okay. And here we're going to go into the yield improvement section. We're going to go under sprayers. At some point in time, I would like to buy one of these sprayers. Don't have a big enough field for one of these huge sprayers, so one of these would probably do okay. One of these small ones. But you see here, it's They all do the same. So they hold both a pesticide or they hold a fertilize. So you can do either one. And let's see what we've got for combinations. Not sure what this is. Um, okay, so it's a mega tank. And it's an extra 5,000. So that's that. Let's look at this though. Can we do anything to... Nope. There's no upgrades to this. Okay, so my question is, do we want to lease this thing? Or do we want to just go ahead and buy it? I say let's just go ahead and lease it for now. And we will worry about buying one at a later time. That's probably the one that I would like to buy, just from what I've seen. For now, let's see here. I want to just look at this for a second. Yeah, those are quite expensive. Man. And then we're going to go to the consumables. Now we're looking for fertilizer, liquid fertilizer. So we've got two brands. We've got the Corteva, I guess is how you would pronounce that, and then we've got the Helm. Let's go with, I think we did the Helm on the other. And these are your solid fertilizers. They seem to be a little cheaper. Um, let's look at fertilizer spreaders. Okay, so yeah, this one. This is a fertilizer spreader too. So is that, and that's all it. That's all that it will do is fertilizer. That's fine. So let's just go ahead and get this liquid right here. I mean, we have the money, so let's go ahead and buy this. Okay, and then let's escape. At some point, we're gonna need to put a fork on this thing so we can carry some of those back to the farm with us. So I guess we need to do it right now, but I'm just trying to show you guys what it takes to be able to do some of this stuff. So then we're gonna want to refill this thing. We're gonna fill it as full as we can because we've got all of our fields to do on this one. So, but if we had forks, we could take it with us. Okay, so let's just look real quick. So I don't know which one will fit on it. So let's go down here so we can try to see what front weights, wheel setup, engine setup, Maybe you can't put it on this. Maybe you can't put it on this. So we're not going to worry about it. I mean, it's not that big of a deal just to drive over here, but at some point I'd like to have that thing. I'd like to have that pallet over there on my field, on my farm, where I could just drive up to it and we're not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna go take care of our field right now. I think we're going to go and do the far one first. These are pretty square right here, so these are pretty easy to do. But yeah, we're going to go take care of this one first. Let's get our steering assist set up. Gonna unfold this sprayer. And we're going to turn on the sprayer, and here we go. There is going to be some overlap. It's going to be hard to prevent it from overlapping. But the whole idea is that we are getting it fertilized. Don't want to run it into that telephone pole over there. I guess the bigger one would actually hold has a bigger tank on it, so it wouldn't so it would definitely cover the whole field. We're just trying to get used to what it's going to be required to be able to make a specific crop grow. In this case, canola, but pretty much for any other crop you're going to have, it's going to need to have all of these types of things done. You're going to have it de-weeded. You're going to have it fertilized. You're going to have it rolled. You're going to have it plowed. You're going to have it cultivated. So all of those things are going to be required to be able to make your field have the most, the best. Oh, we wound up hitting it anyway. It would probably, if you wasn't careful, it would tear that thing off, I'm sure. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do the outside row. Oh yeah. Yeah, you'd bend that thing pretty quickly if you wasn't real careful with it. As you can see, the spray doesn't last long either, so we've already ran it out some 30%, 32, 33%, so it doesn't last long. I'm pretty sure this will make this field have a much better yield. I don't know if anybody's ever had a garden or had some tomatoes or cucumbers or watermelons. You put a little fertilizer on them and they take off. So you know, a little bit of money. We'll see. I didn't do any kind of graph or didn't write down my cost of what it's going to be for these crops. So I don't know exactly what I've got in it. Now, if I used to be doing this in real life, I'd be wanting to take inventory of everything that I've spent and how much things cost, so I can figure out how profitable you're going to be, you know. So alright, we're gonna fold the sprayer on up now. While we're here, let's look. Okay, so everything's fertilized except for this corner. So let's go do that corner. I'm not sure how I missed that corner, but we definitely missed that corner. And we'll have to unfold the thing again too, so. That's fine. Things like that happen. We'll deal with it. Probably don't even need to do the whole thing, but let's see here to unfold. Yeah. Try and use that outside edge. It's not much. Yeah, it's not much. It's just that outside edge. Let's see if that did it. Oh yeah, that did it. Okay, so that's the biggest field we've got. Yeah, that's the biggest field we've got. So that's how you do your fertilizer. So whenever I get this field completed, and I get to whenever we finish this this season of crops, then I can go back and I'll show you guys how to prepare this thing from the beginning the most efficient way, so that you can know what you have to do for each of your seasons, whatever it is, so that you'll be able to have the most profit on your fields as well. I'm not even sure if canola is going to be the most profitable. I don't have any idea. So that's just one of those things we'll have to figure out. I think I'm probably going to make one of those fields grass. I want to try to figure out what I got to do with those cattle over there. So we'll definitely figure that out. Let's look at this. We may need to reset this, but anyway, guys, I don't want this video to get too long. Simply just watching me do the rest of these fields, but that's how you do it. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, leave me a comment in the link below. And I appreciate you watching. If you followed with me this long, it would be very helpful if you would help me out by hitting that like and subscribe. Trying to grow the channel. So we'll catch you the next time. I hope you all had a good day, and we'll see you then. We'll see you next time. Bye bye now.